Hello and welcome back to the Golden Gloves Chat Show. With me, two of South Africa's finest trainers, Sebastiaan Rothmann and Toweel. Guys, we've got big fights coming up now. Frank Rodrigues is your man, and of course Cowin is your man, fighting for this vacant South African Super Middleweight Title. I chatted to the guys. They're both confident guys. They're both good guys, good youngsters. On paper, Alan, it would say, you would think 6-0 Cowin is a fantastic little boxer, 4 knockouts against your man, 7-3 with 4 knockouts. On paper, you would go Cowin if you didn't know boxing. If you know boxing like we all do, you don't know what's going to happen because he comes to fight. So let me ask you, before I ask Sebastiaan, how do you see the fight going?
The way I look at it is, this is Frank's second opportunity for an SA title. And he's moved down a division. He should never have been fighting at a higher division. He originally started as a heavyweight.
Yeah, so he's moved down about 5 divisions.
Yes. And after he lost the SA title to Nicholas Radley, I promised him that we'll get a shot at the SA Super Middleweight Title.
Yes.
And the chances, very few boxers today get that opportunity, especially today, in today's time. He's desperate to win this. And we're desperate to win this fight, you know. But be that as it may, he's fighting a guy who's undefeated. We've watched him fight, Cowin, very technically good fighter, trained well, good boxer. But he hasn't been through the things that Frank has been through. Frank's been dropped, he's got up. Frank's never been knocked out. He's been stopped. He's been cut, he's come back. So he's been through the wars, Frank. And from his last loss with Radley tonight, there's a big improvement, not only in his loss of weight, but also in his punching power and his technique. So I believe we've got a very good chance of beating Cowin. But we don't underestimate.
And he's carrying the flag now for the Rodrigues brothers. Because he says he's the only one that's
doing it, you know. And it's his father's also pushing him, you know, in the game also. And it's a big thing for the Rodrigues family, together with for us, to win this title, because we hold the SA title as a prestigious thing. But we're not underestimating Cowin at all, because he's undefeated. He's a good-looking boxer. He's got a beautiful straight left. He's got a good right hook. He uses the ring perfectly well. But I think he's coming across a very strong man, a man who's determined, and a man that can also box, not just fight, you know. So I think all in all, it's going to be a very tough fight.
Sebastiaan Rothmann, there you hear fighting talk from Toweel. He's been in this game forever. The Toweel family being one of the greatest fighting families ever, probably, if they are the greatest boxing family ever, the Toweels. Let's talk to you about this fight now. It's a big one. Your man is a smooth boxer. He's 6-0. He's trained by a former world champion in you who knows exactly what's going on there. You two guys really know your oats as professional boxing trainers. How do you see the fight going?
Well, I think he summed it up perfectly, 100%. I think more for me, it's Cowin has to almost redeem himself from where he comes from. Our whole thing is a message of hope. I almost lost him 2 years ago to drugs and stuff, and that's the thing we want to bring out now, is there's hope for people. And he's changed his life. He's dedicated, 24/7 boxing, thinks about everything. Technically, yes, as he said, he is a superior boxer. I just think he lifted up levels now, being a clean kid now and training hard. What makes me more excited about this fight is Frank will test Cowin. I truly believe it. He's going to take him to a deep end, and then we can see can Cowin swim, which me as his coach truly believe he will. And that makes me excited. We can probably have a classic here. You never know, style-wise and what we're planning.
Can Cowin take Frank's punching power? Frank's obviously going to jump on him.
Both can both take each other.
Yeah, sure.
It's 2020. Remember,
it's the same for both ways.
Does Cowin have the heart now? Yes. Did Cowin have the heart to fight back? No way.
Okay.
And I think that's why he's taking this fight. He offered the fight to me before, and I said, no, we're not ready. I believe we're ready now. So that's what we're looking forward to.
And interesting enough, when I asked the two fighters, when I interviewed them, who's going to win the fight, they both said it's a 50-50 fight. So I said, come on, guys, somebody's got to win here. We don't want to draw. And both are very confident that they can actually pull off the victory. So, final word from you, Sebastiaan. How do you actually see the fight finishing? Points victory, knockout victory? obviously you take what you get in the fight game, but how do you see it actually?
I personally think we're in for an exciting fight. As a coach, you're of course going to back your boxer all the time. But I think Cowin Ray, when he pitches up, is going to make you think of Sugar Ray Leonard as a southpaw.
Because you know I like Sugar Ray Leonard.
I know you do. So that
Okay.
I want to show you he's got different levels.
So a fantastic fight on a fantastic tournament, triple treat brought to you by Palace Bet and RDG. Just talking quickly on the undercard, of course, you've got Valelem Nebi, who's he's becoming like a little superstar before he's even become a star. And he fights Josh Pretorius. So we've got a great undercard. We've got Ricardo Malajika, who's also fighting Mbedi on the undercard. And then there's 3 other fights. A fantastic tournament. You're looking forward to it, Sebastian?
Yeah, very much so. I think we're also getting hungry and hungrier for
Absolutely.
crowds as well to
Yes.
come back. So I think this just keeps us going till the crowds come back.
Yeah, sadly we're looking forward to. I mean, we see the overseas sport has packed audiences and that. We can't wait for boxing to have an audience again. Alan, final word from you. Looking forward to the fight?
I'm looking forward to the whole
The
tournament.
whole tournament?
And but specifically for this fight, I think it will be a very good fight. I think the fans are in for a treat. 2 good boxers that are going to go for it, and they're going to see good boxing on the 25th of September, without a doubt.
Thanks, Alan. Well, there you heard from 2 of South Africa's finest trainers, Sebastiaan Rothmann and Alan Toweel. From me, Brian Mitchell. We'll speak to you soon.